Welcome back. I'm joined by Sportsmail Championship correspondent Pascal Lemaire to discuss Saturday's fixture between Cardiff City and Leeds United. Pascal, starting with the visitors, onto their third manager of the season now.
Yeah, they are. I think Neil Redfern, it's not been completely finalised, all the details of the contract and whatnot, but he is going to be the full-time manager. And I think Leeds, they will be happy with it to an extent because he's the academy manager and he took caretaker charge when Hockaday got sacked earlier on in the season before Milanic came in, and he won 3 out of the 4 games, drew the other 10 points out of 12, really impressed. And then Milanic came in and they didn't win any of the 6 games under him, and he's gone and Cellino's come out and he's openly admitted it was a mistake. He thought he'd do fine, but he said it was a bag appointment. He had a negative mentality and all this. And Cellino, we're not sure if he's just going to be a hire and fire just throughout whenever he owns Leeds during his tenure there. But Redfern's been given assurances that if it doesn't work out for him as the full-time manager, then he'll be given the academy job back, which is a good thing. And I think the fans will, on the whole, be pleased that Redfern's come in because he did so well in caretaker charge. And Leeds of late they have struggled. 6 games without a win, down to 18th. And last week against Wolves, that was particularly disappointing because they played quite well in the first half. They went in 1-0 up at the break, and then they just completely fell apart. They offered absolutely nothing in the second half. Lost 2-1 in the end, and that's all the end of Milanic. And yeah, they'll be keen to get back on the field and try and impress Redfern now.
What about the home side? The start of the season, probably one of the favourites to go up. Their squad got there sitting 11th in the table, but then to this match off the back of a disappointing result against Millwall.
Well, yeah, they did start the season definitely as one of the favourites given some of the quality players there, but it didn't work out for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in this league. He was sacked, and they finally got Russell Slade in earlier this month, and he started so well. He had 2 home games, which is always nice to be able to, because Neil Lennon, when he came in at Bolton, he had 2 away games to start. So it's always nice to start with 2 home games, and they won both against Nottingham Forest and Ipswich, 2 teams who were on unbeaten runs themselves. So really impressive. But then their first away game last week under Slade, they went to Millwall, who I don't think they've won since August. It was 8 games without win, and Millwall beat them 1-0. I think, yeah, you look at that, and it was against the form books because Cardiff, they did play so well in those first 2 home games, but didn't really show up last week. It didn't offer too much. They had the odd chance here and there, but I think they'll be glad to be back at home now because that's where Slade has had his best results.
So you're back in Cardiff to get back to winning ways here?
I think so. Even though Leeds, they've got that new manager, and that often does help having a new manager. I think Cardiff, yeah, they've played really well at home in the last 2, so I think they're going to nick it 2-1.
Sportsman's going for a 2-1 Cardiff win.